Hi friends, welcome to my channel. My name is Kate Mercy. Today we're going to be doing an everyday makeup tutorial. This is something that will take you less than half an hour to do. Easy, breezy, beautiful. Cover girl. No, makeup. Everyday makeup. If this is something you're interested in, please go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. It would mean a lot to me if you would subscribe to my channel down below. And without further ado, let's get into it. I would like to preface this video with apologizing if you see my teeth and it looks like I have something in my teeth. I in fact do not. Those are stitches. I just had surgery on my mouth. I had what's called a tooth exposure surgery done. You can Google it. Really unpleasant, not great. Why do I put myself out on the internet when I'm like going through a mouth transformation? Who knows? But here we are. So we're going to start today by doing the eyes. We are going to go in with the Laura Lee Los Angeles Nudie number 2. This actually restocks this Friday on Laura Lee Los Angeles's website. So I'm going to start by priming my eyes. To do that, I'm going to use my P. Louise base in the shade 0.5. To start out this eyeshadow look, we are going to first go in with this light apricot shade called Bum, and we're going to put that all through the crease. To do that, I'm going to go in with my Flower Beauty brush. I use stippling motions followed swiftly by windshield wiper and small circular motions. I find that that does a nice job of blending out the color and kind of blowing it out, but does a nice job of like distributing the color very evenly. Next, I'm going to use my Ulta crease brush and I'm going to go into this light pink shade down here with like some micro glitter, and that shade is called Blushing, and we're going to just mix that in with that apricot shade. Again, this is everyday makeup, so we're not going like full glam here. We're not going full glam ham. The thing I really love about these shadows is that they like effortlessly blend together, and they also create effortless everyday looks. So this is a palette that like maybe you're not going to wear when you're like going out to a grand event, but like this is something that I feel like for me and my preferences, I gravitate towards every single day. Again, to apply the shadows, I use stippling motions to lay down the shadow, followed by windshield wiper motions and small circular motions. Again, I just feel like that for me is the best way to apply the shadow without depositing too much in one area, and it does the best job for me in my technique and my preferences of giving me the look that I am trying to achieve. Next, I'm going to go in with my Morphe E36 brush. It's a very small, tapered, almost like a pencil brush, I guess you could say. And I'm going to go in with this shade down here called Low Cut. And I'm just going to use, again, stippling and small circular motions to apply that to the outer V of my eye to give it some depth. Kind of a side note here, I always do my eyes first because if I mess up on the outer corners, I'm able to go back in and like clean that up when I am doing the rest of my makeup. So there's method to my madness. Going back in with my Flower Beauty brush, I'm going to go back into that apricot shade called Bum and just redefine that because I feel like sometimes we kind of lose that crease color, and use a blank brush, aka a clean brush, and just kind of fix this a little bit because I did get a little wild. I actually might not even need to go in with a clean brush. That might have just, this might just fix itself, you know? For all over the lid, I am going to go in with this Morphe M124 brush, and I'm going to go in with this shade here called Cheeky and just apply that all over the lid. I'm going to try it first dry. These shadows from Laura Lee Los Angeles typically apply very nicely dry, so I'm not super concerned, but we're going to just try it that way. Now that we have the eyes to a good place, I'm going to go ahead and prime my face. To do that, we're going to go in with my Tatcha, the Liquid Silk Canvas. This is one of my favorite primers. I find that it does a nice job of like kind of just creating a really smooth canvas for my skin. I am somebody that has combination skin and very, very textured skin, which is a shame. Once I'm done blending that out, I'm going to go in with my foundation. I'm going to go in with this one by Anastasia Beverly Hills. This is her Luminous foundation. I have mine in the shade 140N, and to apply that today, I'm going to go in with this Morphe M6 brush. The thing I like about this foundation is that it has medium to buildable coverage. So while I completely hear you that the trends are to have like really sheer coverage, sometimes with just like my confidence level or the way my skin is behaving that day, like that's just not gonna be it for me. So something like this where it does have like the option to be more lightweight coverage is like nice, but the fact that I can also have the option to build it, I think is really important for me. For concealer today, I'm going to go in with my Magic Away concealer by Charlotte Tilbury. I have the shade Too Fair. Yes, Too Fair. The only thing about this, like kind of the snafu, if you will, is that the like little puff ball gets a little gross looking. I mean, clearly, but I do find that this shade and coverage works well for my skin. So don't let that deter you if you are thinking about this. I really love this. This is one of my favorite concealers. To blend that out, I am just going to go in with this medium shadow brush by Real Techniques and just gently smooth that out under the eye. To set my face today, I'm going to be going in with my Jaclyn Cosmetics Brightening Pink Powder. I've actually only used this once in a First Impressions, but I want to give it another go. To apply that, I'm going to use my L12 brush by Laura Lee Los Angeles and just quickly set that because my eyes love to crease. They really do. And that's no shade, of course, like at the concealer. That is just like my face as a whole, as a person, is just creasy. It's not, I mean, is it the move? No. And yet, it's what it does. To set the rest of my face, I'm going to use this brush by It Brushes for Ulta and just gently pat that all over the face. My skin is like visibly brightened. I'm really happy about that. For bronzer today, I'm going to go into an oldie but a goodie and a Rest in Peacey because it's from Becca Cosmetics. And this is her, you'd think I would memorize this by now. When I show you, you'll understand why I should have this memorized. This is her Sunrise Waves bronzer. It's the Gradient Sunlit bronzer. So this is in my project pan for the year of 2021. And like you can see, I have hit pan on it. So you would think by now I would have the name memorized, but no. No such luck. To apply that, I'm going to go in with this Real Techniques brush. I actually really like this. I got this at TJ Maxx, and I really like this for bronzer. It has like a tiny touch of luminosity. If you know me, you know I really love all products that have like a little bit of luminosity. I find that they like just blend better, and I love glowing. I love it. So this kind of has like that perfect balance of it, which is why it's, you know, a real shame that Becca's going out. I just haven't found a bronzer that's quite like this. If you have a recommendation for a dupe for this product down below, please comment. Please let me know. I really value your feedback because I can't find this even when they're still in business, let alone once they're like out of business. I really don't know what I'm gonna do. For blush today, I am going to go in with my Lunar Beauty Moon Prism Blush Palette, and I am going to go in with the shade right here called Twilight. It is a really beautiful peach apricot shade, and I'm going to use my Bling Brushes F3 brush to apply that. The thing I love about these blushes too is kind of the same, well, it's not kind of, it is. It's the same thing that reigns true about the bronzer. It's a buildable formula. And if I use a more dense brush like the F3 from Bling Brushes, then I find that I can get really strong pigmentation. But if I'm not looking for that day, I can go in with something that is less dense and get a more subtle wash. I actually have to be a little more careful. This whole side of my face is still bruised from surgery, so why am I like slamming my brush into my face? Who knows? I just think that's so pretty. I love that. I'm going to go ahead and set my entire face. I'm going to go in with my Ofra makeup fixer spray. That is also in my project pan because I just finished my other setting spray, and I'll be right back and we'll apply highlighter. For highlighter today, we're going to go in with my Glazed Lit Kit. This is also by Laura Lee Los Angeles, and I am going to go in with this shade right here called Glow Gal, and I'm going to actually use my Laura Lee Los Angeles highlighting brush. This is the L15. Something to be aware of is that these are not for the faint of heart. I admittedly do spray my setting spray first because I really enjoy a bright glow, but if you don't want to glow in this way, then don't do that because it will enhance it. Also, again, which kind of enhances texture, but I'm also a human, so I don't care. I just don't care. And I love this glow kit. For liner today, I'm going to go in with the ColourPop Cream Gel Liner in the shade Honey Dude. And then for mascara, I am going to go in with my Fenty Beauty Full Frontal Mascara. For lips today, I just went in with my Milani lipstick. This is the number 69 Matte Beauty, and I went over it with my Fenty Gloss Bomb in the shade Sweet Mouth. This is the final makeup look today. Did I go overboard with the highlighter? Yes. Do I look like I'm from 2016? Also, yes. Do I care? No. No, I don't. I really like this makeup look. I think I look pretty. I feel comfortable in this makeup look. So if you enjoyed today's video, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up. It would mean a lot to me if you would subscribe to my channel down below. As always, please stay happy, stay healthy, and stay blessed. And I will see you on the next video. Bye.